Welcome to the overview of the ChatGPT app development process. This flowchart outlines the stages involved in developing an app using ChatGPT. We start with planning, move on to using ChatGPT for generating code, and go through an iterative process of trial and error. Once the code is refined, we host the project on Tiny.host. After hosting, we use WebDoApp to generate an Android APK. This leads to the final step where app development is complete. In the planning phase, we focus on three main activities: identifying purpose and audience, determine the core objective of the app and who will be using it. This helps in tailoring the app's features and design to meet user needs. Brainstorming features and functionalities. List down all the potential features the app should have. This can include user interfaces, user experience elements, and key functionalities like user login, data retrieval, or social media integration. Using ChatGPT for ideation and planning. Leverage ChatGPT to generate ideas for app design and functionality. This involves creating detailed prompts for ChatGPT to generate initial designs and layouts, which can be further refined based on feedback. Designing with ChatGPT involves several key steps. Creating detailed prompts. Formulate precise and comprehensive prompts for ChatGPT to generate accurate HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. Detailed prompts help ChatGPT understand the specific requirements and constraints. Developing mockups. Use mockups to visualize the app's design and layout. This helps in understanding how different elements will interact on the screen. Iterative trial and error. The process involves generating code snippets with ChatGPT and iteratively refining them. This includes running the code, identifying issues, and making necessary adjustments until the desired outcome is achieved. Continuous refinement. Understand that initial outputs might not be perfect. Regularly refine the prompts and code to improve the design and functionality. The development phase involves 5 main steps. Writing code with ChatGPT's assistance. Utilize ChatGPT to write the foundational code for your app. This includes generating HTML, CSS, and JavaScript based on the design mockups. Structuring the website with HTML. Organize the app's content and structure using HTML. This involves creating the necessary elements like headers, footers, sections, and forms. Styling the website with CSS. Apply styles to the HTML structure using CSS to make the app visually appealing. This includes setting colors, fonts, layout styles, and responsive design elements. Adding interactivity with JavaScript. Enhance the app's functionality and user experience with JavaScript. This can include form validations, dynamic content updates, and interactive elements. Testing and debugging. Conduct thorough testing to identify and fix any bugs or issues. Use ChatGPT to help with troubleshooting and debugging code to ensure smooth performance. This slide will guide you through the essential steps involved. Hosting the website using Tiny Project hosting. First, we need to host our website on a platform like Tiny.host. This step is crucial as it allows us to create a publicly accessible URL for our project, which is required for the next steps. Tiny.host provides a straightforward way to host lightweight projects, making it ideal for initial testing and deployment. Testing the mobile app. Once the website is hosted, we can begin testing its performance and functionality on mobile devices. This involves checking for responsiveness, loading times, and any issues that may arise when accessing the website on different mobile platforms. Testing at this stage ensures that the app behaves as expected and provides a smooth user experience. Checking the overall functionality of the app. After initial testing, we need to thoroughly check the overall functionality of the app. This includes verifying that all features work correctly, there are no broken links, and the user interface is intuitive and user-friendly. It's essential to gather feedback during this phase to identify and resolve any usability issues. Downloading the file from Replit and converting to zip file. Next, we download the entire project from our development environment, such as Replit. This step involves exporting all the necessary files and assets used in the project. Once downloaded, we convert the project into a zip file format. This compressed file will be used in the next step to create the mobile app. By following these steps, you ensure that your web project is properly hosted, tested, and packaged for conversion into a mobile app. This process allows you to leverage web-to-app tools to create a functional and user-friendly mobile application from your existing web project. In the deployment phase, we focus on 4 tasks. Choosing the right platform. Select an appropriate platform for hosting the app. Options include Tiny.host for lightweight projects, or more robust solutions like AWS or Heroku for larger applications. Preparing the app for deployment. Ensure all elements of the app are functional and optimized for deployment. This involves finalizing the code, compressing files, and setting up deployment configurations. Promoting the app for downloads and client usage. Market the app to reach its target audience. This includes creating promotional content, optimizing for app stores, and leveraging social media for wider reach. Offering upgrades and version downloads. After the initial deployment, provide regular updates and new versions of the app. This keeps the app up to date with the latest features and security enhancements. Here, I'm typing out the initial prompt for ChatGPT, specifying that I need HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code to create a simple web application. First, we have the HTML structure, which lays out the basic elements of the web page. This includes the header, body, and essential elements that will form the backbone of our application. Next, there's the CSS. The CSS styles the page, making it visually appealing with fonts, colors, and layout adjustments. It ensures our app not only functions well, but also looks good. Finally, we have the JavaScript code. This script adds interactivity to our web application, making it dynamic and responsive to user actions. And here it is, the full prompt along with the generated code. ChatGPT has successfully provided all the necessary steps and code snippets to create my app. Generating this code took some time, but the result is comprehensive and ready to use. The next step is to see it all in action. I'll be using Replit, an online coding platform, to copy and paste the generated code. Replit is a fantastic tool that allows me to run and test the code directly in the browser, making the development process seamless and efficient. Now, let's head over to Replit and bring this app to life. I'll show you how to integrate the code and test the final product. First, open Replit and click on Create Replit. From the list of templates, select the one for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This template gives us the basic structure we need to build our app. Next, rename the project to Maths Quiz App Demo. Of course, you can choose any name you prefer for your project. Renaming the file helps in organizing your projects, especially when you have multiple apps. Once you've renamed it, click Create Replit to set up your new project environment. This may take a moment as Replit prepares your workspace. After the project is created, you will see some default code in the editor. To start with a clean slate, delete the preloaded code. This ensures that we can build our Maths Quiz app from scratch, understanding each part of the code as we go along. In the next step, we will copy and paste the code provided by ChatGPT into Replit. This will include the HTML for our app structure, the CSS for styling, and the JavaScript to make our quiz interactive. At this point, you may notice that the CSS file is named incorrectly by default as style.css instead of styles.css. It's important to ensure that file names are correct because even a small mistake can cause issues with how the files are linked. In our case, renaming the file to styles.css ensures that our HTML file correctly links to the CSS for proper styling. In this section, we are running the file and testing the web application to ensure its functionality. We start by opening the web app and navigating through its various features. First, we check if every button on the interface works correctly. We click on each button to verify its response. This includes selecting different options to see if the app registers our choices, choosing both correct and incorrect answers to check how the app handles them. We observe the app's behavior closely to ensure it accurately records the selected answers. After making our selections, we submit the answers to see if the app provides the appropriate feedback. Finally, we evaluate the feedback mechanism to ensure it is clear and informative. This includes checking if the app correctly indicates whether the selected answers are right or wrong and provides any additional comments or suggestions as needed. By the end of this test, we aim to confirm that the web app functions smoothly and delivers a seamless user experience. First, open your project and locate the file you want to download. Click on the file to open it in the editor. Next, click the three dots in the upper right corner of the File tab to open a drop-down menu. Select Download as zip. Replit will create a zip file of your project and download it. Finally, save the zip file to your computer and extract it to access your file. Upload your zip file directly into the Tiny.host app. Once uploaded, you'll instantly receive a unique link for your app. Share this link to allow others to access and download your creation hassle-free. Give your app a memorable name that reflects its purpose. You'll instantly receive a unique link for your app. Share this link to allow others to access and download your creation hassle-free. With Tiny.host, hosting your app is quick and straightforward. Begin by uploading your website files to the platform. Navigate to the Upload section and select your files. You should see a progress bar indicating the upload status. Once completed, you will get a confirmation message that your files have been successfully uploaded. Next, we'll configure the application settings. Here, you can customize various aspects of your mobile app. including the app name, icon, and splash screen. Enter the desired name for your application, which will be displayed to users. Upload the app icon and splash screen images that match your branding. After setting up the basic configurations, choose the platform for your app, whether it's for Android, iOS, or both. Select the appropriate build options that suit your needs. You may also have advanced settings available, such as choosing a target SDK or adding specific permissions for the app. And that's it. You've successfully converted your website into a mobile application. You can now distribute this app to users via app stores or direct downloads. Download the app file from web2app.com. Open the file, go to the Android folder, and find apprelease.apk. Upload it to Google Drive. On your phone, open Google Drive, download the file, and install it.